Madam Speaker, I want to thank you for the opportunity. And I want to thank the Minister. Madam Speaker, yesterday when we were raising these issues, we raised them because we appreciated the role Parliament had done and the Ministry, especially the Minister for Sports, the Honorable Peter Ogwang. And we want to thank you for a very comprehensive report. The facilities, right on Speaker, we have visited them. In fact, some of them we've even played there. The ex-internationals played against Parliament of Uganda in Kadiba. So the facilities are really top class, and we want to thank you for the supervision, for the effort. You are the right person in the right job. Right on Speaker, the concern we raised yesterday, and that we shall continue to maintain, regarded publicity of this event. And I am glad to hear, right on Speaker, that 1 billion shillings has been given to FUFA to do the publicity. Even if the time between now and the opening of the games is very short, we only hope and pray that the 1 billion will be utilized sufficiently for purposes of creating publicity. Minister, if we don't publicize these games, the stadium will be empty, and that will not be very good for the country. So can we marshal all our efforts? Can we marshal all our resources to ensure that we have a robust publicity mechanism for purposes of having full stadiums? Otherwise, it will be a very big embarrassment. Right, Lord Speaker, the Minister did report.
Just a minute, just a minute. In this schedule here, the subcommittees, that publicity was supposed to come under which committee? Commercial and marketing or communication and signage?
Madam Speaker, their publicity has two components. The way CAF guided us as LOC was that these subcommittees, they are those where we have to have government representative chair. And they are those where they requested the federation, which is directly aligned to them, to chair. And for purpose of the record here, guest management and hospitality was given to the federation. Events operation, because it's the main event, was also given to the federation. Communication and signage, for purpose of informing the country what's happening, was given to government. Medical and anti-doping was given to government. Security and safety was given to government. ICT and accreditation was given to government. Infrastructure was given to government. Legal and brand protection was given to the federation. Workforce and volunteer, legal and brand protection was given to government. Workforce and volunteers was given to the federation. Team services was given to the federation. Commercial and marketing was given to the federation. Spectator services and fans experience was given to the federation. Finance was given to government. Now, where does the issue of funds coming for purpose of publicity? It's in two lines. Number one, there's the one in charge, communication and signage. Number two, there's one which is in charge, that is the one of commercial and marketing. And remember, friends, how did the CAF guide us? This is a CAF event. In as far as commercial and marketing is concerned, they have a right, they reserved it for purpose of their competition. So all in terms of who gets out to give out what, it's them. This is their tournament. No longer they have their sponsors. So when we are working in with them, we have been very careful to ensure that we do not cross the line which they are directly involved, and we also don't over push in our authority on the competition. But above all, Madam Speaker, in all what is coming out, if I refer to the paragraph of finance, because that's where we have one critical issue. My statement is here clear. It says, and I want to go to the paragraph which I said, in addition to the above settlement, the LOC evaluated the local requirements to ensure let me say, whereas it was expected by LOC that these expenditures would be accommodated under the $13 million dispersed to CAF, It's now evident that LOC, in their operation, which I also want to say for the record, it is a Pamoja tournament. Uganda is having one group. Tanzania is holding 2. Kenya is holding 2. So this money, which we all paid, we expected the $13 million to cater for the operations of this tournament, both as one tournament. The challenge which has arisen is the expenses for CAF in Uganda are not the same as expenses for CAF in Tanzania and CAF in what? In Kenya. No wonder we have come with an area where we have deficits, and these deficits are the ones which government internally has taken a position to raise money locally to support us in our what? In our quest to have this tournament managed. And that's what is coming now to affect areas of publicity. How do we handle it? Should we leave it as a CAF event alone, Madam Speaker?
So you've given the 1 billion for us to see how to support.
Yes, support the publicity of the event, which is meant to be done by CAF according to what we have agreed with the CAF. But initially, all this work was meant to be undertaken by the Confederation of African Football. And Madam Speaker, also I want to put this on record, because I don't want people to come out here and say, we have given for 1 billion, 1 billion. Why FUFA? This is a football.
Because I was going to ask you, why didn't you give to the committee and you give it to FUFA? Why are you giving FUFA?
Madam Speaker, I want first to put this on record. This is a football event. Number 2, the experience on how they manage to raise funds to come to their games during other competition is their experience and expertise they have. So as a local organizing committee, we found it prudent that we use them to help us as government, based on the time now we have, to go out and carry out this civic and popularize the event across the country. And as of this morning...
So when did you give them the money?
Madam Speaker, it is actually undertaking we have had, which we are going to formally do it.
You're going to give them the money.
Exactly, but I
want... You have not yet given...
Listen to me.
Honorable members, it should be on record that they are going to give the money they have not yet given. Because we don't want anything that happens to be associated to FUFA. Let it be an issue that it has been from the Federation,
Madam Speaker,
from CAF, but now FUFA is going to come in to support.
Madam Speaker, I'm taking this undertaking, having had a meeting and having chaired the meeting as the co-chair of LOC for purposes of us moving forward to ensure that the event is properly publicized across the country. And I want to confirm this morning, I have got information from various parts of the country that the Federation has swung in action. There are radios moving all over most of the major towns in the country. There are also radio advertisements taking place in major parts of the country. This commitment will be fulfilled as government between us and the footballers who are the Federation of Uganda Football Association. So in as far as this is concerned, I want to call all of us, honorable colleagues, it's our responsibility to ensure that the country joins us to support the most historic football event in the country. And for some of you who have been following football, I was a young boy who used to watch this competition on TV. But today, I can confidently say history has been made in Uganda, that we are hosting the event in Uganda. And I want us to appreciate, despite the few challenges which we might have, please, let's support the government, the Federation, and CAF in hosting this event. I thank you so much, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Yes,
Right Honourable Speaker, there was an interruption as I was making my case.
the interruption was because I wanted a clarification. One, has the money been given, and why was it to FUFA?
Yes.
Now, we've got a clarification. The money is not yet given, but because FUFA has the expertise, that's why it is going to be given money to support.
Yes, thank you. Right Honourable Speaker, relatedly, on the issue of publicity, I want to find out from the Minister how you are utilizing the ex-internationals who have played in Chan and who are no longer active and who are prepared to play roles, because we have also received, and one time I had an opportunity of bringing a good number of them to you, and you met them and they are out there because they think they have a role to play. But what Speaker, the minister did say we paid 13 million US dollars to CAF. And as far as I'm concerned, Uganda was the first country to make that financial commitment. Kenya and Tanzania, I am not so sure whether they have fulfilled their obligation.
Honorable Asuman, those are not issues for discussion here. Our issue of discussion, because you're making a breach. That's a breach on the agreement that has been signed. Our issue has been answered by Honorable Minister. That let's all join. One, we are going to make sure the advertisement is going to be massive. Let's all join in ensuring that we popularize the game.
Now let me conclude. I'm now concluding. Not on that one. So
I am saying, as Parliament of Uganda, we have got a report from the Minister of Sports. Can we own this game as it is a country game? It is only sports that does not differentiate whether you're opposition or whether you're government. It is one that brings all of us together. So can we now get out and ensure that this game is well attended? This game is owned by all of us. It is our game. And Honorable Minister, where you need our support as Parliament, we are available.
Madam Speaker, first of all, I want to continue thanking